Alright, what is up guys? JaretCampisi. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of the Carbon S1000RR series. If you didn't know, we're actually giving away 2 motorcycles right now. We're building that bad boy right there, the 2020 Streetfighter V4S alongside our Carbon S1000RR. The Carbon S1000RR should be finished next month and given away, and then this one will continue after that. But if you're interested in helping to support either one of those projects, head on over to the Patreon page. It's always the first link in the description below. We got some parts to load up. We got painted parts back. Wait until you freaking see them. Let's get this video started. Okay, so Teens is gonna unbox the parts for us. I guess it's not really an unboxing. Show you the painted parts. Alex, the painter, just finished them and dropped them off for us today, and they look absolutely incredible, guys. So this is the side fairing. This is all painted on. He actually got these made and stenciled onto the bike. There's the blue that's gonna show through up there. So look at this, it's all clear coated over, so no stickers. Guys, look at how incredible those pieces look. So we gotta bring those along today. We also have some parts coming in from Manny for the Streetfighter. Oh, and he also painted these. Those were red, you couldn't get them in any other color, so we went ahead and painted them black for us. And they're gonna look really, really good too. So we're gonna load all this stuff up and get down to Ducati Santa Barbara. So before we head down to the Ducati shop, we actually got to swing by CVS and get some snacks because I keep eating all of Rory's protein bars and apples and stuff because I always get hungry when I'm down there. It's funny, I rush around throughout the day and then I don't have time to eat. And anyway, it's my own stupid fault. But if you're wondering why I'm wearing a freaking tank top, it's 90 degrees. What's the car say? 92 degrees in Santa Barbara today. Which it hasn't been 90 in a long time. Yeah, it's been like cold in the 50s and 60s, which is cold for Santa Barbara. I know other people are in colder places, but then randomly it's just 90 degrees now, which never happens in Santa Barbara. I guarantee this is some kind of a record. And anyway, luckily Tina's going to the beach, so I figured I'd just hitch a ride with her so I don't melt on the freaking Ducati. And that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna grab some snacks and then we'll head down there. All right guys, so actually we had to stop by Hector's here at SB Tint Designs. Christina's getting the car wrapped. If you haven't seen her channel, here's a little sneak peek for you guys. Satin black with satin smoldering red. It makes the car look unbelievable, guys. It looks like the Batmobile in real life. It's absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to see this thing when it's finished. We're gonna be adding some red racing stripes right here and then up over the top of the car, and I think some red accents in the front too, which will be over here on this piece. But holy crap, guys, I loved the white. This looks incredible, literally incredible. Like in person, this satin finish is just like, with the tint that he did, it looks so good. Yeah, and it matches that red right there, matches perfectly. That is just absolutely insane. So if you want to see the rest of this car when it's finished, head on over to Christina's channel. If you're local here in Santa Barbara or Southern California, Hector is the man you want touching your beauties. He's the only one we let touch ours. Okay, let's see what Rory thinks. You ready for this? You ready?
You ready, Rory?
How ridiculous is that?
That's impressive.
Isn't that insane?
That is impressive.
Imagine when this is all together, how good that's gonna look.
Beautiful.
And feel that. That's painted on, dude. No sticker bullshit. Painted.
He's pretty good, isn't he?
Isn't that freaking epic, dude?
Bloody good.
I'm so excited. Okay, so this is what we're filming today. Rear subframe and the rear spring,
really
doesn't it?
I haven't seen this in person and it's beautiful.
Yeah, and look at it next to all this.
It's like skin on top.
You know? Like, look at this, guys. Look at these painted pieces.
Pop.
It is so epic. Okay, all right.
I need to go to the beach.
That's enough. All right, get out of here. Thank you for your help, teens. I appreciate it. Yeah. All right, look at this, guys. All the parts laid out. All the painted parts that are gonna be heading on the bike right now. Look how incredible that looks. Amazing. We got snacks. Now it's time to do some installation. Okay, so first thing we're doing is pulling the rear shock that we had in there to hold the bike up. Let me see, can I set this down? Is that all right? There we go, okay. And now we got to transfer the blue spring over onto this bad boy, so that's what we're gonna do next. All right, so we're transferring the spring on right now. Let me tell you guys, it looks absolutely marvelous, darling. You simply must try it. This hot weather is literally making me crazy. I'm going insane, slowly. All right, so we got the spring compressed. He inserted the collar, and now he's gonna let it go, and it should put it right in place there. Look at that. When it's uneventful, you know that it's good, that it's done right. Guys, How freaking sick does that look? It's such a small thing, but man, they really add up to make big differences. Look at that. Look at those blue accents, man. Next to the carbon, freaking insane. I'll hold that for you, Rory. That is just, that's gorgeous, guys. What do you think, Rory? You like it?
Yeah, it's probably worth the hassle.
It was just barely worth the hassle.
It's marginal, but yeah.
It's better than it being red, you know what I mean? Like if you're gonna do a project like this, you just do it all the way, you know? Okay, so now that the spring and the shock are on, next order of business is to get this NRC tail tighty onto this guy, which might seem like a simple task to some people, but then you realize you have to get the bolts all the way up in there. Where's Christina's tiny hands when you need them? Okay, so we fed all the wires in there, and now we're trying to figure out if this is in the right spot or not. Just gonna go ahead and tighten down the screws there. They're actually, the full carbon subframe has areas where you screw straight into, and then there's a bracket you have to get in underneath, which I think that bracket's gonna be a bitch, but that's gonna be Rorowitz's problem. Okay, Rory has the bracket in his hand, and he is now fisted.
And all that other shit.
He's
Fiddling around in the dark.
He's elbows deep in the subframe. I can't look at this. I can't take this seriously. I'm gonna have to mark this X-rated, this video. No joke, guys. It took him like 30 seconds and he got it. This son of a bitch got it.
Easy.
Easy. Easy, crikey.
I just feel you go just nice and calm and careful.
That's impressive. That's impressive. So the next thing we're gonna do is actually put the holes in the right spot, so we can put some bolts on there. NRC, if you're watching, I'm really curious why they don't line up. I don't know if it's maybe like different licenses or different sizes or something, but that's something that they should really line up. So we're gonna drill the holes, and then we're gonna put the actual screws in there, because you can't have zip ties on a $60,000 carbon S1000. So now Rory's gonna be very careful, very careful. Okay, got our bolts on there, our new ones, and we're gonna chop them off so they're nice and flush. Rory just did that side, now we're gonna do the other side. Boom, look at that. Freaking beautiful, boys.
They're plastic, I'm not that strong.
Yeah, he's that strong. All right, look at this, guys. Rory just busted out. It looks like, I thought he was getting out his torture toolbox here. He wants to chase all of these threads, because he doesn't want the bolts to cross thread in there. He actually chased all the ones on the bike too, that these go through and go into.
Yeah, this does already.
Just to be safe, right? The last thing you want to do is get this stuff on there.
So this is a good set.
It is.
Two types of mechanics have one of these. Either really good ones or really fucked up ones.
And he's both. So Rory was saying, actually, when we test fitted this, he could tell the bolts were starting to get a little tight as he was going in further. So he said he knew it was something that we probably should do. And I was asking him, when you can see all the threading in there too.
Just a little bit, it's not major,
Yeah.
but it's enough to fuck you around.
Exactly, and he was saying that can fuck up your torque values and stuff like that. And on part like this, where it's the frame, the rear frame of the bike, look at all that. Holy crap.
Look at that now.
Yeah, so you want to make sure that's something
Beautiful.
you want to make sure you get right. So, taking our time, doing it right, boys. All right, folks, it's the big moment. The painted carbon subframe is finally attaching to the bike. I probably should give Rory a hand, but I also want to film it too. I'll give him a hand in just a second, but let's pull back and just, oh my gosh, folks. All right, bolts going in, and they're actually going in, which is a really good sign. Look at how sick that looks, guys.
Look how smooth that is.
Yeah, way better than before, huh?
I believe so.
Oh my God, look at that.
Well, now they're in all the way.
The spring looks fucking incredible in there. It all matches next to the wheels. Look at the blue. This is a really special project, guys. This is a really special project. All right, torquing the bolts down, subframe bolts. I'm so excited, guys. I've been waiting for this moment since last November. That's when I designed this bike with Manny for Moto Million. So it's been a long time coming, man. I'm really freaking excited for this. Okay, next thing we're doing is bolting down the rear sub tray, as Rory said. I was gonna call it a basket, but hey, sub tray sounds a little bit more professional, so we'll go with that. And then we can do all the wiring stuff in here and put the battery in, which means we're one step closer to starting this bad boy. All right, up next, it's back to fisting for Rory because he's got to attach the turn signals and the brake, but they don't actually come all the way down out of the subframe. So this is going to be interesting, and we can't even turn the bike on to check and see if he gets it right. So we're gonna have to rely on
50-50.
We're gonna have to rely on Rorowitz's magical mind here for this one. 50-50. Look at this, folks. Hunmi is here. He's taking home his Desmo Sedici RR. We're gonna have to go for a ride with him whenever he I think he has to put a battery in it. But once he gets this thing running, we gotta go for a ride with these. I've never even heard one start up before. But man, congrats to him, dude. Okay, so actually I think that's where we're gonna stop for now. If we put the battery in right now, it's gonna throw a bunch of codes. So I think what we'll do is we'll wait until we get the gas tank on first, fill it up, and then we can put the battery on and start it up in the next episode. I can't freaking wait to see what this sounds like. It's been so damn long. But guys, look at how gorgeous that looks. Look at that. Oh my God, it's stunning. We're getting there, folks. We are getting there. So don't forget, guys, if you want to be entered to win this bike, help support these projects, patreon.com/Campisi Customs. If you want any of the parts that we put on these bikes, Manny from Moto Million, everything will be linked in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy what we're doing here, give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.